Well, good morning and welcome to Zen Fits. Beautiful day in Blackstone, the center of the world. But then you too are at the center of the world. So did you set your clocks back this morning? What time is it now? Have you forgotten? So I set my clock back. This is my, of course it's backwards. I'm talking to myself right now, but my father's Elgin watch that was given to him when he graduated from Annapolis, 1929, which was the tradition then. Maybe when you graduated from something, you got a watch. So giving a watch or a clock, but particularly a timepiece, which means you now have control of time. So you can set time. So now today, daylight saving time started, and the whole world, or Western world, I guess, or whatever, turns their clock back. And it's kind of like, you never could remember which way you're supposed to go until somebody told you fall back, spring forward, right? So that, if you can remember, fall back, spring forward, you know which way to turn time. So you turn it back this time. Well, that gives you a free hour. So I've been writing this morning in my free hour of time. And a lot of insights were coming because when you set the clock back like that, you've got time now to burn. You've got time. You know, you thought you had to be somewhere at 10, but really, it's 8 o'clock and not 9. You got an extra hour. So what are you going to do in that hour? You see, well, I've been writing. It's been kind of inspirational this morning. I don't know where it came from. But let's look at this clock, for instance. We live in digital time now. All the clocks in the house, most of them, are digital. So you just see numbers. We still have a few face clocks, like that. It's a face clock. And this face clock came from the sundial. You put a stick up and the sun moves the shadow around, and then you put numbers down there and you got a clock. So this hasn't changed since the sundial. And so the sundial, or the face clock that we have here, has a center right there, you see, and then two hands. So it's like this face is the center of the clock in two hands. And this hand here points to the hours, and this hand points to the minutes. And they move around my face, telling time, measuring the day, you see. So what is time but a measurement like inches? Because you got a ruler, and you want to measure a board, and it comes out 20 inches. Well, that's a measurement. But the inch doesn't exist, you see. Have you ever seen an inch walking around? It's just a convenience. It's just a way of measuring something, but the measurement itself has no existence. The board exists, and in measuring time is a measurement of movement, like the inch is a measurement of a thing. So you got time measuring movement, and inches, miles, whatever, measuring things, you see. But the hours and minutes don't exist, you see. It's just a convenience, so you can catch a bus. But time changes. Like I'm 83. So time is very different for me now than it was when I was 3 or 5 or 20 or 30 or 40. See, so even with you, time is relevant to you. So who are you? Well, you are the point here. See, that's you. That's 0 right there. And so you are always still in the face of time. And the hands move around faster when you get older, slower when you're young. Oh my God, for when you're little, when you're young, time was, oh my God, when will Christmas get here? When you're older, it's like, boom, I just put the trash in from last Christmas, and here it is Christmas again. When you're little, oh my God, it'll never get here, I can't wait, oh my God. And then, my God, is it Christmas again? You see, same inches, same, but it's different. It's relative, you see. So this whole thing about time is an illusion because you're always at the center. You're always, you are always right there. That little center, that still point around which the hands of time move. But we believe we're on the periphery. We believe, conditionally, that we're living on the increments of time. Oh, I've got 5 minutes, I've got 2 hours, I'm 83, I've only got how many more years do I have left, you see? Or if I'm 5 years old, I've got infinite years ahead. Infinite years. At 83, not so much. It's all relative. You're still, the 3-year-old and you are at the center of time. But we've lost that center. We think we live on the point, on the increments, you see. And we count the increments. And I've got to hurry to get to this next increment. I got to hurry up to get to number 3, to 3 o'clock. But when I get to 3 o'clock, I'm still at the 0. I'm still at the center. I always was. So you see, we've lost the center. We've lost the 0. And because of that, we're slaves to time. We're slaves to our own minds. See, time is thinking. If you're not thinking about what you're doing, you don't have a sense of time. You're having a great time at a party, you're dancing, and suddenly somebody, what time is it? Oh my God. Is it time to go? Having a good time means having no time. Having a good time means having no time. When you look at your watch, oh my God, I'm late. Oh, I stayed too long. Oh my God, I'm going to miss this. Oh, yada, yada. Or you're not having a good time and you keep looking, when is this party going to end? When can I go? Used to be when I used to go home to visit the folks, it was always like, when can I leave? So that, time is thought. When you live at the 0, when you live at the still point in the face of the clock, you see, time still moves. You still got time to do that. But it's not the real time. The real time is the center, is the now, is the still point. It's like a merry-go-round. Oh, I got one right here. A little merry-go-round, you see? Well, the still point, this is a clock. This is a clock with horses on it. Instead of hours, you got horses. But here's the face. Here's the still point around which the little horses, the hands of time go, you see. But when we lose our center, we go up and down on the horse and we think, oh, that horse is better than my horse. And I can't get anywhere. I feel like I'm going in a circle. I'm on a treadmill. Stop the horses. Stop the world and let me get off. You see, where is the center? I've lost the center. I've lost the center. And that's where our civilization is. That's where our culture is now. Each of you has to find the center. How do I find the center? Well, I meditate in the morning. So I meditate. And when I meditate, I'm at the center of the clock, of the face, the still point. And from that center, I can watch my mind go around. I can watch thinking go around and around. But I don't go with it. I don't invest in it. I don't invest in time. It's an illusion. It's just thinking going around and around, you see. So when we start to look at time like that, as thinking, we can restore center. We can get our seat back. We can find our seat in the center of our life. And not be pulled out by the time, by the hours. Oh my God, I haven't got enough time. Oh, I got too much time. I lost time. I'm getting time. Have you got any time? What time is it? Is this good time or bad time? Find your seat. Find the 0. So this morning, don't set your clock back an hour. Set it to 0. Set it to the center. Set it to the 0. and let time take care of itself. Let time move around, take care of itself, but always keep your seat in zero. Keep your seat at the 0 point, and you can still catch a bus. But while you're missing the bus or catching the bus, or catching another bus, or whatever you're doing, you're always at your center. You're always at the center of time, and then you'll be okay. And then you'll be satisfied. So, thanks for dropping in. Set your clocks back to 0. Okay.